Yo, it's Nez and I'm dropping another impromptu review on y'all. This time what we're going to be doing a review of is the BAM. This is the Andis Slimline Ion Cordless Trimmers. Basically it's exactly what it is. They're cordless trimmers by Andis. My Andis corded trimmers aren't cutting like they used to, and I know it could just be something easy as replacing the blade, but I took it upon myself to get some cordless ones since I just now bought me actual cordless cutters, the Knesbey, which the Knesbey 1986s, which I'll put the links in the description for those, so you can see my review on those. So I figured, you know what, let me get a cordless trimmer and just totally go cordless altogether, and donate my corded trimmers to my son. So, you know, for his starter trimmers, because they're good trimmers, but and they're good clippers that I have, but you know, it's time for me to go cordless. So with that being said, let's get into this. This is the front of the box. You got your artwork here and this Slimline Ion cordless trimmer, shaping up, trimming neckline, beards, and mustaches. Ideal. Oh, that's in Spanish, sorry. I don't speak Spanish, so I'm not going to pretend to read that. I got the rotary motor, lithium ion corded T-trimmer. Please don't mind the baby crying in the background. You know, you got kids, these are the things you have to deal with when you're trying to shoot a video. They always seem to know when you're recording a video to start crying or making noises or yelling or something. So just try to bear with me. This is what's included inside the box. Different, I should say, blade heads. This is the side of the box over here. Just more artwork and more information. Voltage charger. Other side of the box. Same here. More art. The same artwork. Best for shaping up, trimming necklines. You know, all the information that's on the front. They're just spreading it out. The top of the box. Slimline Ion. Bottom of the box, you know, Andis logo, some more information here, and your barcode, and this is version 25190, as you can see, 25190, and you're made in China like everything else. You got a 1-year warranty on it. You got a number to contact them, email address, and a website, which I like that. You know, easy, you know, give you easy methods to contact them right on the box. So with that being said, let's get inside and take a look. One-handed operation. I don't have my trusty neck mount with me. Let me put the box down. The phone down for a second. Okay, now we got it out the box. Open it up. This is what we're presenting with. We got the trimmer right here. They're not gonna make it easy for me, you know, doing it one-handed. You got your charger stand, your power cord, your attachments, got a little cleaning brush and some oil, and your manual, which I'm not even going to take that out the box because you already know what I'm going to do with it. So hold on, let me open some of this stuff up real quick and then come back in. Now that I got everything out of the plastic, these are the different size heads. Looks like they're all numbered. 3/8. That's a 7-day, whatever that means. I mean, if you're a professional barber, you know what all that stuff means. I'm just going to look at the size of them and decide what I need based on the size of the blade. You got a 3-day, 1/4 inch, 7-day, 3/8 or 9 millimeters, 5-day, and that is a 1/2 inch. So it's your little oil they give you, which is not even screwed on that tight, so I don't even know how it didn't leak. Okay, it's your power adapter. There's your specs on that if you can focus in on that. for all you electric heads. And I like how it looks like it's a long cord there, and it just rests on there. You don't have to it doesn't plug into the base there to charge it. So you can actually, the reason why I got these is that you can actually use them while they're charging. I know some clippers you buy that once you plug them in, you can't use them. But this, if you get low, you can plug it in and continue using it. So I like that. Little sticker on here. Please read instructions first. Do not turn on until clipper is fully charged. This is the back. As you can see already, it's a fingerprint magnet. It's a nice soft material there. And this logo, it's got a blade cover on it, which you could also zero gap with. Use the zero gap. Hold on. As you can see right here, I don't think it is zero gapped right now. I just actually learned out what zero gap means, and I can actually look at them and tell. It's very close. It's about as close as you can get without zero gapping, but I'm probably just gonna go ahead and zero gap them. And to zero gap them is nice and simple. Just as easy as loosening up the two blades and then making sure you push the top blade towards even with the bottom blade, but not to let the bottom blade exceed the top blade, because the cutting blade is on the bottom, and that'll really cut your skin if it protrudes out too far. You can use your blade guard to help you out with that, because it's supposed to be flush, but the best way to do it is to eyeball it. I'll do a separate video on how to zero gap this and my other clippers. So let's go ahead and pull this off. Let's see if you got any juice. Dropping stuff. Okay, we do have some juice. So this is what she sounds like when you turn it on. It's pretty loud, but not too loud. That's where you plug it in the bottom to charge it. So yeah, I can't wait to use these bad boys. So on the other side of the video, I'm gonna trim myself up a little bit with these, see what we're working with. By no means am I a professional. I'm just your average Joe, but there's a lot of videos of professionals doing these reviews, showing you how they use it on a day-to-day basis, but there's very few videos of the average Joe using them. So I'm that guy. Here's your reference video. Check me out on the flip. Okay, we back in. We got the Andis Slimline Ion here, rechargeable Jones. Let's just get right into it. Let my hair grow out, specifically for this. So we're gonna see. And just bear with me, because I know sometimes I tend to bring the camera down or up so I can actually see what I'm cutting. So just try to bear with me. I'll try my best not to do that. But here goes. Now, when I did my face, it seemed to be no problem doing my face, but as you can see, it's not as close. Here, let me switch the view so you can. If you can see on my face, it's not as close as it could be, and I don't know how to explain to Andy's. They're supposed to be able to shave close, but these don't. I specifically bought them for that reason. And then as you see, when I started to cut the top portion of my hair, you heard a little change in what happened with the blade. It seemed like it got bogged down a little bit, and then it started pulling my hairs out. So I turned it off. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to turn it back on and try it again and see what happens. Okay, it just seems like that bog down, that it was just temporarily. I don't know what that was. So it's actually shaving now, but it's still not getting as close as I would like it to get. Okay, as you can see, it shaves your hair. It works. Let me switch to. It shave your hair. It works, but I would like it to get closer. As you can see, I don't know how well I'm holding the camera, you can actually see it, but it looks like that's maybe like 3, maybe 4 millimeters. I have a pair of foil clippers, foil shavers, I should say, that I need down to like 2 millimeters in order for it to be effective, or it's going to be yanking my hair like crazy. So this is not low enough to use my foil shavers. I would actually have to use a razor blade to shave this. But, lucky for me, I do have my Kime over here, which I managed to be able to zero gap. And I think I can get, and I know I can get closer. I know I can get down to that 1-2 millimeters that I need for my foil shaver. Let's switch views again. These, if I was able to zero gap them, which as you can see, they're not really, I'm trying to clean them off a little bit. As you can see, I don't know, I'm trying to, you can see there, it's clearly not zero gapped. That's probably at like 1, maybe 1.5 millimeters. I mean, even was it at like a 0.5 millimeter, it would be a lot better. But this is it's too much space, and it leaves too much room for my hair. So I'm gonna do the other side and see how it looks on the other side, just to give you a little more substance. But I'm not hopeful, and I'm disappointed because these are Andis. I mean, I would think that they would make them all the same, but I don't see the purpose in making T-liners that don't cut like T-liners. They're basically just shavers. They're just basically just a beard shaver. Which it does that pretty well. Okay. Once again, when I get up here, it seems like it struggles a little bit. And let me clean off the blade a little bit, and then I think maybe it's gonna pick back up. See, you heard that little change in the blade? I mean, in the motor? That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why it keeps doing that. See, now it's like tugging at my hair. It kind of hurts. See, I can't continue with these. Hey, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm a fan of Andis, but these Slimline Ion, the Slimline Ion rechargeable, whatever, I can't recommend these, at least not for close shaves. At least not for black people. I don't know. With our hair, it could be a thing with our hair. I'm not sure what it is, but this is not cutting how I need it to cut. And I'm probably gonna see if I can try to return them. If not, then I'm just gonna like donate them to my son. He grows his beard out, and this would be great for like shaving your beard down and stuff like that. It's a shame because I was really hopeful for these. So I got another pair of clippers I just got in, these Renfos, and I can already tell that I don't think I can zero gap those, but those look like that it's all down to a 0.5 millimeter. So I'm hopeful that they'll cut better than these. But as for these, like I said, if you're just shaving your beard or you're not looking to shave really close, then I think these would be fine. But soon as you try to cut close with them, you heard it yourself, it gets bogged down. So I'm going to say no for that. So I'm Nez. This has been the impromptu review of the Andis Slimline Ions. Take what I said with a grain of salt. Cop these if you want them. The links will be down in the description down below. And I'm out this piece.